So, we are finally seeing some real movement in the pistol brace saga. If you are unfamiliar with the pistol brace story, this is the meat and potatoes of it, and this is why it is a big deal. Alright, if you're a badass and don't agree with what the government is doing, then you need to shop at Only Tactical Fans Shopify and get one of you these Pimp Hand Strong patches, free CRS patches, and this awesome free CRS patch. Also, I have this in too, this new awesome ass hat. And any orders over 50, you get one of the blemish hats. Don't forget to shop at onlytacticalfans.com because you're awesome. Anyways, back to the video. So essentially a number of years ago, an item was created that would attach to the rear and large semi-automatic pistols. Typically AR-15 pistols, giving your arm a surface to brace yourself against to make the firearms more stable. Typically used by people who have disabilities in their upper body. The problem is, once upon a time, when the laws were written, it was easy to tell a difference between a pistol and a rifle. Example, the Colt 1911 and the 1903 Springfield, but it's not that way anymore. What is really the difference between an AR-15 pistol and an AR-15 short barrel? Let's talk about it. The real answer is there is no difference, but in an attempt to uphold an obsolete law that makes no sense with modern technology. The ATF has came up with rules in their incompetent minds that would make a distinction between a pistol and an SBR, which are laughable at best. So what they did essentially, after you boil away all their fat with their new rule, is we will let you know what one we decide is illegal on a case-by-case basis, which is absolutely ridiculous. So essentially nobody would know if they are compliant or not until the ATF arrests you and tell you you aren't compliant. And I don't think I need to explain to you how massive this problem is and how it stinks like communism. So that has been going through the courts right now. Obviously this is a major overreach on the ATF's part and any other government that allows this. The most likely outcome in SBRs, SBSs, and some AOWs will likely be removed from the NFA. And then the only difference between a pistol and a rifle will be barrel length, irregardless of configuration. So let's take a look at how some of these cases are going so far. My sources, AmmoLand News, John Crump. So thank you for that. In a significant development, a Texas federal judge ordered a preliminary injunction pending appeal that blocks the federal government from enforcing the upcoming ATF pistol brace rule on members of the FPC, effective June 1st of 2023. Now I'm not really sure what that means. Does that mean all FPC members are covered? What if you were an FPC member before but aren't now? Or what if you just joined? What's up with those people? Interpretations vary concerning who the injunction protects, just like I said, because I don't even know. FPC made a number of formal changes to the membership structure of the organization. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals clarifies the scope of their preliminary injunction against the arm brace rule, focuses on the specifics of the Fifth Circuit's injunction against the ATF arm brace rule. The Fifth Circuit, consisting of Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi, granted a limited preliminary injunction against the application of the ATF rule. The question remained whether the injunction applied to plaintiffs from other states and whether protection would extend to new FPC members. The court ruled that it protects the customers and members of Max Defense and FPC have represented since day one of this litigation, regardless of their location. So basically the courts think the ATF's new pistol brace rule is atrocious, I agree, and has a high likelihood of failing when challenged, so they are issuing TROs. Which also means SBRs and SBS's regulations are atrocious and do not have high likelihood of continuing to be law. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video and love supporting this badass channel and all of us freedom American loving people, don't forget to shop at onlytacticalfans.com, and also in the description there'll be links to the Givesendgos to help fight the government, and also Patreon. What else is there? Amazon. Even though if you click on that link and don't shop for what you clicked on there for, like the little box thingy, there's stuff in there, I still get a kickback off there because you came off there from my channel. So thank you for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's keep fighting on, right, people? Okay. Deep breath. Oh, Mickey is so funny, Go mama. Okay, we're not. Just hit play and get into the video, but everything is so freaking cricket. See, if I'm back here, I can't fucking see anything. If you're a badass and do not believe if you're a badass and don't agree with what the government is doing, then you need to shop at onlytacticalfans.com, Shopify, right? So essentially, a number of years ago, an item was created that would attach to the real... So essentially, a number of years ago... I need to redo all of that. Ha 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 ha. So essentially, nobody would know if they are compliant or not until the ATF arrests you. Forcing a number on AFP. Isn't it? You know what? I just realized that you've been interrupting my whole video probably this whole time because I got distracted. Poppy! Hey you! Now you want to leave. This cat, man. I apologize. Coloma. And a significant development I'm feeling like a fucking badass and like I'm really getting the hang of this shit. The fifth... Alright, video number 1 done.